Virgos, welcome to your reading. This is going to be your next week in love and career. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this is going to resonate with you. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's start with your love life, then we will begin with your career. In your love life, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Conversation, communication, a lot of conversation is going to happen, but make sure it's not harsh. You would want to go and talk to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they would want to come and talk to you. Doesn't have to be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, can be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well, but zodiac sign doesn't matter at all. You just want to have a conversation with someone because you are missing them and its emotions are involved, your thoughts are involved, and I don't see actions though, but it's just in your thoughts and your emotions that you genuinely want to talk to somebody because you're missing them, and somebody would want to talk to you because they are missing you, and you're not talking to this person. That's what it seems to me like. There could have been an abrupt ending between the two of you. Then we have King of Pentacles, that's of course you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the High Priestess reversed. Your intuition must be blocked on what to do next in this situation. Your intuition is blocked when it comes to the future of this relationship. Your intuition is blocked whenever you think about, but what's the end goal of this relationship, and you're completely blank. And that's why you're just taking time to heal yourself. You're pouring all that love back into your own cup. You're not giving anything to this person right now. That's what it seems. Then we have Ten of Swords. I think you're really scared to get hurt or betrayed by anyone in your love life. So your heart chakra must be really blocked right now, Virgos. You can use the rose quartz. It's really going to help you because I feel like you're not able to get in touch with your emotions. Either you're isolating yourself too much, or you just feel like it's like you go to the very depth of everything with everyone, which then is not good. Sometimes it's really ugly. You've seen the ugliest sides of people, but that satisfies you because then you feel like I've seen the true colors of everybody, but that's not true. If you go and cross people's boundaries, or people comes into your life and they cross your boundaries, that is not love. That is not seeing each other to its fullest depth. That is just both of you crossing each other's boundaries. And I think in the past you must have crossed other people's boundaries. In the past other people must have crossed your boundaries, but it was healthy for you because there was a karmic bondage, or it came from your family lineage, or it was really normal for you, natural for you to do so. But then you really need to understand, or the universe is going to make you realize that stepping onto people's boundaries, or people stepping onto your boundaries, take it how that resonates, is not actually the deep bond that you feel like it is. If a person is disrespecting you by saying that you look in a certain way, you laugh in a certain way, and that's really ugly, you might feel like that person is being honest with you, but that's just a disrespectful conversation. And if a person by any slightest chance feel like your laugh is ugly or the way you look is not that attractive, that person is not in love with you. That's just they trying to either project their own insecurities onto you, or they already like someone else and you're clearly not their type. But just honesty, like rudeness is not honesty. Being rude is not honesty. And maybe you're just healing from these wounds. You're realizing these stuff the next week, and you really suffer from honesty of other people. Or maybe you've been really honest to other people in the past, but then you're not happy with it because then it just becomes so ugly, and you're walking away from a few friends, you're walking away from a few people in the upcoming time. That's what I see here. You're thinking a lot about past. You're thinking about a fire sign or somebody who was just very confident you dealt with in the past. You're thinking about collaborating with them. This can be a friend, doesn't have to be. Maybe you were committed to this person, maybe you saw a future with this person, but somehow things just did not play out well. You're thinking about this person. You are in your head, you're isolating, you are in your head, you're not speaking to a lot of people. Even if you have options, I think you're just thinking about the past, you're thinking about what happened in the past, you're thinking about all the stuff, all the cycles, all the relationships, all the phases of your life where things were not, where things were exactly how they are right now. But then you're just looking at the past and realizing that it was never right. It was never right. You might also be looking at your past and seeing clearly now where your behavior or where your pattern is coming from. If you expected people to disrespect you and step onto your boundaries, you're realizing why that happened and why you let other people to like always come and disrespect you and then go. Okay. There are some fears about cheating, deception, lying, betrayal, and there is justice coming in that sense as well. And if you were really defensive in the past because you thought people are gonna hurt you, people are gonna deceive you, people are gonna lie, people are not gonna be loyal, people are always gonna break your heart, you're actually going to see some justice around the same situation, which is gonna then help you to loosen up your guard a bit. So you're not going to be guarded all the time. आपका guard थोड़ा सा नीचे आएगा. You're not going to be so harsh on other people. You will let other people come in your circle. You'll open up more about your emotions. You'll open up about how you're feeling, and you won't keep everything to yourself in the upcoming time, because something which is going to happen in the future regarding your fears. Now let's see what's coming towards you in your career. You're not focused on your career at all. And even if you are, you're conflicted. You're confused. It's like, what should I do? What should I not do? And even if I know what I should be doing, there are multiple options and multiple people, multiple competition in the same field of the career that I want to choose for myself. But it's in your mind though. You're not taking any actions. It's like you're not thinking about your career, but whenever you think, there is competition, confusion, fears, insecurities, multiple possibilities, and it overwhelms you, so you're detaching from your career. Overall, the next week you're protecting your heart, you're isolating, you're not talking to a lot of people, but then something is going to happen around your fears and insecurities that you have, because of which you are not opening up with people, and you will loosen up your guards a little bit, and you'll open up in front of people. You'll let other people see the real side of you. You will let other people remind you that you also used to once share your emotions and be open about how you were feeling and how things are going in your life, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what I see for you. Do let me know if it resonated, Virgos. You can book the person reading from the link in the description box below. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Sending you love and light. Bye bye, take care.